Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Acara kami menyediakan banyak bahasa. Silakan lihat suprememastertv.com/schedule.
In southern Japan, a black and white chihuahua named Conan prays. Every day, Conan joins the Reverend Chief, priest Joei Yoshikuni, in conducting the daily services at the Shuri Kanondo Temple in Naha, the capital of Japan's Okinawa Prefecture. Please continue watching to find out more.
You visit the Komi Republic, you may be greeted with Richa Olam. That means how are you in the Komi Syrian language. Benevolent viewers, I am Pasha, a vegan whooper swan. I live in the Komi Republic's splendid Komi Ural National Park. The inspiring animals and people of our land love you and wish God's light to shine upon you. Welcome to our show titled The Spiritual Nature of Animals Revealed. Life can be full of ups and downs. Many people seek comfort and peace in spirituality by praying, meditating, doing yoga, or attending services at a house of worship. Have you ever wondered if animals also practice spiritually? There are many clips showing animals seemingly praying to God or Buddha. A pig in Chaotou, a small town in southeastern China, was seen worshipping the Buddha in front of a temple. The pig kneeled on the ground for a long while and didn't wish to leave. It wasn't until the monks came out from the temple to recite sutras that the pig left. What did he pray for? Perhaps a vegan world. This tiny toad was filmed kowtowing to a Kuan Yin Bodhisattva statue. Perhaps he saw one of Kuan Yin Bodhisattva's manifestations? There is a carp that travels full speed in the water towards whoever recites Amitabha Buddha's name. Does he feel a different vibration when he hears the chanting of the Buddha's name? All these clips raise an interesting question for humans. Are these animals truly practicing spiritually? Perhaps they understand more about the spiritual world than human beings can even begin to comprehend. Supreme Master Ching Hai has shared on many occasions her profound insights concerning the spirituality of animals.
Animals also have souls, and they understand everything. They can also practice, yes? They might not be maybe a saintly person who go out preaching and things like that, but they can practice to liberate themselves out of the three worlds, or at least they come to the third level. Even the wild birds and animals outside, many of them are high level. Not every one of them, of course, but some wild animals are like bodhisattva manifest to help sentient beings, yeah.
你们听释迦牟尼佛的那个前身的故事就知道哈，他以前当鹿王啊，当什么， 孔雀王啊、童老鸟王啊、狮子王啊，时时都修行的。
Here are some examples of animals who join their human friends to pray before meals, worship the Buddha, or meditate. Jixiang was sadly abandoned and became a stray dog. Fortunately, a kind old lady found him and brought him to the Dajue temple in Hsinchu, Taiwan, also known as Formosa. When coming to the temple, the old lady said to him, "Here you must listen to monks' words and practice vegetarianism." He was then named Jixiang, which means auspicious in Chinese. Since being adopted by the temple, he eats only vegetarian food and attends the prayer rituals with the monks both day and night. In southern Japan, a black and white Chihuahua named Conan prays. Every day, Conan joins the Reverend Chief Priest Joei Yoshikuni in conducting the daily services at the Shuri Kannondo Temple in Naha, the capital of Japan's Okinawa Prefecture. When he was 3 months old, he began to pray. The Reverend said it took the puppy a few days to get the motion right, but eventually, he could sit up on his hind legs and put his front paws together in reverence before the altar.
びっくりしましたね。最初は真似なのかなと思ったんですけど、勝手にこちらに来てお祈りしたり、そういうことをしてますので、やはり何か感じるものがあるんじゃないでしょうか。
Since then, praying to Buddha before and after meals has become an everyday routine for him. The word has spread quickly, and Conan has become a famous Zen dog worldwide. Many tourists visit the temple to watch how Conan worships the Buddha. We'll take a few moments to meditate and enjoy the blessings from the beautiful sunshine and then be right back. Please stay with us here on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our program, The Spiritual Nature of Animals Revealed. An abandoned, burned cat named Hetal, meaning liberation in Korean, was rescued by the chief nun of a Korean temple. She asked the cat to keep quiet on the temple grounds, avoid meat, and never kill any beings. Since day one, she has complied with these instructions and meditates and prays with the nuns for hours.
입장하고 있는 거예요. 입장하고 있잖아요. 한번 보세요. 검색 안에 합장하고 이렇게 있어도 금방 흩어질 텐데 흩어지지도 않고 활동하면서 이렇게 한대.
Hetal enjoys her meditation very much. No matter who comes in, she's not disturbed and continues her contemplation. Hetal is also a vegetarian cat. Some temple visitors who didn't believe cats can be vegetarian brought meat and fish to test her, but she didn't pay any attention to these items. Natural grass and stewed soybeans are her favorites.
소리 안 내더니 형형 하더라고요. 그래서 이상한 느낌으로 나가봤거든요. 쥐를 누르고 쥐를 부른 거예요. 예. 눌러놓고 치워달라는 거지. 그 정도로 설정을 하지 않아요.
Bravo, Hetal! You are indeed a good spiritual practitioner. During a climate change conference held in Seoul, Korea on April 26, 2009, Dr. Yogi Daniel, principal of the Korea Yoga Academy and chairman of the International Brain Research Institute, asked Supreme Master Ching Hai about whether animals can also meditate.
But this is, for me, very important to ask you about the meditation of the animals.
Yes.
Which I saw your book, Bird Meditate on God. It's very surprised. It's very surprised. Did you teach them meditation or animal do meditation by themselves? The second question is, the bird talk about God. How do they recognize God? And do all animals know God?
They know God more than we do, unfortunately. They know nothing but God. They rely on nothing but God. They love nothing more than God. They communicate with none but God. I mean, inner, a higher, deeper communication, but with God. They don't talk about God, sorry, because they all know God. They love God. And the talk that you mentioned about, is they do talk, but I mean, they just be one with God. They just be with God all the time. So they don't actually talk about God the way we go to the church and discuss about God, like God should be this, God would be that. They just know God. They love God. And God loves them so much, so much, so much. That's why if we hurt the animals, we hurt ourselves, because we also part of God. In the case that you asked, I do not teach them meditation per se, because I know they meditate anyway, and they meditate with me as well. I only teach humans meditation because we humans need meditation. The animals don't need it. They are always in God's awareness. That is the privilege of being animals. But we always think we are better. Yes, we are better in many ways, but not in that way. So the animals in the wild even, they meditate all the time. You know, while they're eating, they also know in God. While they're sleeping, they know God. They're always in God awareness. They do know what God is, Mr. Yogi Daniel, and that is for sure. I can guarantee they know more of God than we do. Yes, they're so lovely because they know God. That's why animals are so forgiving and so happy all the time.
We animals do have a spiritual nature and are quietly practicing throughout our world. I hope the stories in our show will inspire everyone to pursue spiritual practice and endeavor to find God within.